Hello everybody, welcome back once again to another episode of Campbell Chronicles. It is an honor to be back with you. I'm excited. Today I'm going to be doing something just a little bit different. We're not going to focus on Disneyland, but we're going to hop the way and go over to Disney California Adventure. That's right, today's video is going to be about DCA, and it's going to be my top 5 picks of things to do at California Adventure besides rides. Yes, again, we all know we love the rides, but what's there to do at Disney's California Adventure besides ride? So today, in order this time, I'm going to give you my top 5 picks of things to do at Disney's California Adventure besides ride. If you haven't done so already, before we get started, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, give us a like, let us know what you think down in the comments below. We love to hear from you. It's great. If you have any questions, anything at all, please let us know. We'll be happy to respond. Starting with number 5, we'll work our way up to number 1. Number 5 on my list today is actually going to be the ropes course. If you're not familiar with what the ropes course is, as you're walking down along the Grizzly River Run, kind of by the Grand Californian, there is this ropes course. These big towers with ropes that you can climb up and walk through, and the kids love it. I love it. Besides that, there's slides, there's zip lines, and there's this little cave that you can go in and find out what your spirit animal is. We absolutely love doing this. It's a must-do. Every time we go through it. If you feel like your kids may have too much energy, just go let them run around this place for a little while. It's pretty well contained. It's great. We love watching our kids do this. We do it ourselves as adults. During the holidays, there's a Santa's workshop there where you can actually meet Santa in California Adventure, which I don't know what can be more magical. Disneyland, Disney California Adventure, or Santa Claus, or how about we just smash them all together, because it was amazing. Number 4 on my list today is going to be actually something I didn't try until I was a little bit older with my first child. One day we were walking around Hollywoodland over by the theater. Our son Jackson, he was sleeping in the stroller, and we didn't really want to go on a ride, so we were just kind of walking around trying to think, well, what can we do? We were walking by this place that had Animators Academy and Sorcerers Workshop and Talk with Crush. We were like, well, we've never really done this. Let's go check it out. We went in there. We spent a good chunk of time doing the things that they had to offer. Aside from that, they have one of my favorite gift shops where you can find all kinds of artwork. That gift shop is titled Off the Page. It's one of my favorites. They have some incredible artwork, from figures to actual paintings that you can purchase, all kinds of things that I love, that I just wish I had more shelf space or more wall space. I just can't take it all home. I want to, but I can't. Animators Academy, you can go in to this kind of amphitheater type setup. An actual Disney animator will come in there and teach you how to draw a Disney character. Now, outside the building, they have a list of characters and the times to go in and draw. So if you want, let's say you want to learn how to draw Mickey Mouse, they will say Mickey Mouse at 4:30. You show up right before 4:30, you go in, and they will try to teach you how to draw Mickey Mouse. It's actually really fun. You kids get to get involved. You can see who comes out with the better picture if you want to compete. But anyways, it's just a lot of fun. So we went through several characters our first time there, and now it's become a must. Sorcerers Workshop also highlights animation, where you go down and see some of the older styles of animation and draw your own little animations and put them in this little spinny thing to watch them come to life. It's actually a lot of fun. Again, we spent a couple hours there easily our first time there, and go back there every time. A must-do in our book. And the last thing in that building, of course, is Turtle Talk with Crush. Turtle Talk with Crush quickly grew to be one of my favorite things. If you're not familiar with what Turtle Talk is, you get to go into this room, and on this big tank, it's a big screen, you get to actually talk and interact with Crush from Finding Nemo. It is absolutely fantastic. The way they do it, the technology involved, it's actually pretty cool. You get to talk with him, actually have conversations with Crush. It is definitely one of my favorite things to do. Last time my kids got picked actually to say something, and they loved it. They absolutely loved it. Being able to talk with them, have them answer questions, it was absolutely great. So again, that whole building with Animators Academy, Sorcerers Workshop, and the Turtle Talk with Crush, along with the gift shop, is definitely one of my top favorite things to do. Number 3 on my list today is to go see a Broadway musical. Not too long ago, they used to have Aladdin in the Broadway musical theater, and they've recently switched over to Frozen. I have to say, Aladdin on the Broadway was one of my favorite Broadway shows. It was absolutely great. The genie, of course, every time stole the show. He used current jokes. It was just great. But now they've replaced that show with Frozen, and they've actually done a really good job. The first time I went to it, I was tired and cranky. I was sitting up in the way top, didn't have a good seat, and we ended up actually leaving early. The last time we went back, my daughter was was old enough to like the movie. She loves Anna and Elsa. So we went back, we made sure we were there on time with good seats in the middle so we could see the show the way it was intended. And my goodness, what a difference. Effects they use are great. The characters, seeing their facial expressions were great. So that would be my recommendation. To get there early, get a good seat, because it does make a difference with some of the effects they use with Elsa's powers. So get there early, get a good seat, and enjoy the show. It's absolutely fantastic. Moving on up, number 2 on my list today. It kind of goes in with number 1, and I'll explain why. But number 2 on my list is Dine at Cathay Circle Restaurant. The Cathay Circle Restaurant is a fantastic place. If you're not familiar with what Cathay Circle is, Cathay Circle Theater was where Disney showed one of his first movies ever. This place is a little bit more upscale, a little bit more pricey, but one of my favorite places to eat out of both Disneyland and Disney California Adventure. It's fantastic. Every time I go there, the food and the service has never disappointed me. My favorite dish to get there is the fired duck wings. They are amazing. Absolutely amazing. Now, the reason why they place it at number 2 is because it goes along with my number 1. You can, if you select the correct time and package, you can get fast passes to my number 1 all-time favorite thing to do at Disneyland California Adventure, which is number 1, World of Color. My goodness, talk about an entertaining show. The absolute pinnacle of entertainment. It was so much fun. I've seen it from different points of view, and I have to say, the fast passes that you get from dining at Cathay Circle put you center stage, close, and it is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I've seen the show from far off, side stage, center stage, right, center stage back, but these were the best. You're right in the middle. You're kind of up on this little platform, so nobody's in your way. You're in other people's way for sure, but nobody's in your way because you got some good seats. By dining at Cathay Circle, every time I watch it is amazing. It changes with the seasons they have. They have special winter shows for the holidays. Their standard show is just good, and it changes a little bit. They tweak it here and there. By far, one of my favorite Disney shows of all time. In my opinion, rivals the Fantasmic over at Disneyland. So that's my top 5 list of things to do at California Adventure. I have 2 honorable mentions. My first honorable mention today is only an honorable mention because this is where I first saw it, and since then, it doesn't exist anymore. That's right, it's the Pixar Play Parade. Back last year in Pixar Fest, they had the Play Parade come back, but it's gone now. It's gone forever. It's on my honorable mention now because they have the Pixar Pier, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed that they bring it back permanently. It was such a good parade. The characters, the floats, everything they did with that was fantastic. So now that they have the Pixar Pier, I'm really hoping they bring back and keep it there, the Pixar Play Parade, please. My other honorable mention is the Disney Junior Live on Stage show. Now this show is fantastic for children. If you're bringing your kids to Disney's California Adventure, take them to this show. If they watch the Disney shows at home, they will love this show. Take them. Watching these kids, a room full of kids with so much joy and so much excitement in their eyes is amazing. And if you're a parent, you can really appreciate that. I know you can. Even if you're going by yourself as an adult, it's still a lot of fun. They really interact with the audience. They get you up and dancing. It's just so much fun. Go do it, the Disney Junior Live show. That's it for today, guys. I really appreciate you joining. If you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button on your way out. Give us a like and let us know what you think about these top 5 things to do at DCA besides rides. We really love hearing your feedback. It gives us some ways to improve. And until next time, we'll see you real soon.